here I actually recently found an amazing biohack, which is completely free for everyone to implement. And I swear by it. So it's a frequency that you can actually listen to in the morning when you wake up. And why is this important is because for me, I'm naturally a light sleeper. So my biometrics tell me that I only get between 1 and 2 hours of deep sleep per night. So some people log in 4 hours of deep sleep, but I can't. And it's always been this way. And I wake up and I just plug in this frequency to my headphones, which is the 40 hertz frequency, 40. And how do I know, like, what does it do and whether it's working? Is because there is an MIT human clinical study in Alzheimer's patients showing that if you actually listen to this frequency for at least 40 minutes or more during the day, it will actually decrease the dementia phenotype in those patients. So the data is very robust, and this is very exciting because, as I said, this is a free intervention, right? So you can find the 40 hertz frequency on YouTube, on Spotify. It doesn't cost you anything. So you just plug it in. And what happens is that your brain cells are being tricked into thinking that you are in deep sleep when you're listening to this frequency. So what happens when we are in deep sleep, the brain and the gray matter is basically clearing itself up. So the microglia, which are the supporting cells of our neurons that are clearing the space between the neurons in our brain, are actually thinking, okay, it looks like we're currently in deep sleep, so we better go and do our job that we're doing when we are in deep sleep. So they start doing this wavy movement and clearing up the space between the neurons. And then this is probably why those Alzheimer's patients, those dementia patients, have reduced symptoms, right? So whether how tightly this is related to the accumulation of A beta plaques and tau proteins floating around is still to be evaluated. But I think that there should be a connection there, that basically these frequencies, listening to those, can help your brain operate at its best. I would also be very curious to evaluate whether this boosts autophagy in the brain, which could be a whole nother human clinical study by itself. But this is something that I'm implementing on a daily basis. And, I just plug it in, and sometimes I even forget that it's there because it sounds like a background noise, right? So you just do whatever you need to do. So I'm doing my emails and I'm doing some deep work while I'm listening to it. I'm walking around. I don't need to sit still. I'm having my coffee and I'm just listening to this frequency. And then the results of my brain performance are actually remarkable. My brain is never tired anymore, no matter how I slept. And this is completely mind-blowing to me because, again, it's a free hack, right? You don't have to pay for it. And it's so powerful and so efficient. So I would definitely recommend it to everyone that's listening to us.